What's up, guys? Today I want to show you how to play a G major chord, and I'm going to give you a couple different ways to play it, plus a little bonus tip at the end. All that coming up right after this. All right, so we've got a couple different ways that we can play this basic or open G major chord. And the first way that we're going to talk about is the most full way, or the hardest way. And what you want to do is you want to take your middle finger and you want to put that on the 3rd fret of the low E string. Okay. Next, you want to take your first finger, your pointer finger, and you want to put that on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay, so far we have 3 and a 2. Next we have 2 open strings, open D, open G, okay, and then we have a ring finger, your 3rd finger, on the 3rd fret of the B string, okay, and then we have a pinky on your high E string on the 3rd fret. Okay, so all together that sounds like this. We have 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. All right, so if that one's a little too hard, what you can do is you can take your first finger off, your pointer finger, and make this version. Okay, so going down the line, we've got 3, and then a string mute. And the way that you get that string mute is by letting your middle finger drop over and lay down on top of that A string, causing it to mute. Okay, so we've got 3, mute, then 0, 0, 3, 3. Okay, and continuing to get a little bit easier, if you want to take off either the B string or the high E string, what you can do is you can take your pinky off and use your 3rd finger to play the 3 on either one of those strings like this. So you can have this version, which is 3, mute, 0, 0, 3, mute. By just letting your 3rd finger rest on top of that high E string, we can mute that last one. Okay? Or you can take your 3rd finger, or your pinky if you want, and you can put that on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And that one is like this. We've got a 3, a string mute again, then open, open, open again, and then 3. And hear how those two sound just a little bit different from each other. We've got this one and this one. And so I actually really like this version of the G chord because without that high E string in there, it's not so bright and it falls into the background, and it's great for like verses. So check this out. Let's say we have a verse and it goes like this. And then when we hit a chorus, we'll add that pinky back into that high E string like this. So we've got this. Hear how that changed? It's like I didn't do anything different with this right hand. My strumming is still the same. I'm not strumming any louder. I'm not strumming any different. It's just that chord just popped as soon as that pinky got added back in, and that's because we're adding a higher voice to that chord. I do want to make like a quick side note here and say that this G chord that we've been playing without the high E string is not technically a G major chord. And without getting too deep into like music theory and chord building, just know that the major part of the G major is not in there. So it's still a G chord and you can use it for G. I use it all the time and I love it. It's not a G major, technically. It's technically a G5. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.